again, we're in our usual environment. As you probably know by now, we are open for curbside pickup Tuesday through Thursday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 1 to 5. And those hours might change in the coming weeks, so make sure you check our website and our Facebook page to see how that changes. If you need help selecting kids' books, you can now put holds on items through the Mid-Hudson system. The delivery is back online. If you would like some reader advisory, feel free to call us, email us, leave us a message. I'm more than happy to pull kids' books for you. If you have a topic in mind or a certain learning objective, more than happy to put some books together for you to pick up at the library. But on to some other fun stuff. If you haven't heard by now, our summer reading kickoff kits are flying out the door at this point. If you haven't signed up already, don't worry. You'll be able to sign up all summer, through August. You could sign up the last day of summer reading if you want. I just wanted to show off a little bit about what you'll be getting when you sign up. You'll get a folder that has information on how to use the Read Squared app, which we are offering this year. It's not required. We'll also include some reading sheets, an ice cream coupon from Stewart's. We are so happy to be involved in the Columbia Opportunities Early Literacy Learning Network, the Talk, Read, Sing Columbia. You might have seen the billboard coming off of Route 9 going from Volusia to Kinderhook. So there'll be some tip sheets on things to talk about to encourage early literacy, a magnet, bookmarks, some stickers, and some information about 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, which is a different initiative, early literacy initiative, where we encourage folks to read their kids 1,000 books before they start kindergarten. So there'll be some reading log sheets for that as well. You will also get a book to keep forever. It might not necessarily be this book, but it will be this or another very fun, beautiful book. A beautiful Kinderhook Memorial Library bag to carry all your books in. Can be your designated book carrying tote, and a fun make your own bookmark craft filled with lots of foam stickers and googly eyes and jewels and fun things like that. So if you go to our website, under the Summer Reading 2020 link up top, there's a form you can fill out to sign up for that. So we hope to see you online for that. Okay, let's get started with our story time. Once again, as you know, we start all of our story times by singing Hello Friends with our sign language. Okay, are you ready? Hands up here. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. And now we are ready to read our story. So the theme of summer reading this year is Imagine Your Story. It's all about using your imagination to create stories in your everyday life. So I selected this book called What If for us today. It's about a little girl that thinks about all of the things that happen in her life day to day and how they are influenced and impacted by how she uses her imagination. Let's see where her imagination takes her. What If, written by Samantha Berger, illustrated by Mike Corrado. Here we go. With a pencil and paper, I write and draw art to create many stories that come from my heart. So anytime you're doing artwork or writing little stories, you're using your imagination. But what if that pencil one day disappeared? What if you couldn't write down your stories or draw your pictures? I'd fold up the paper till stories appeared. Now she's doing a paper folding technique called origami to make beautiful art. She's got stars and cranes and a unicorn. And what if that paper was no longer there? I'd chisel the table, then carve the chair. No paper, no pencil, no problem. You've got wood that you can use to build yourself an airplane to fly away in. Thumbs up. And what if there wasn't a chair here at all? I'd chip and I'd peel at the paint on the wall. Probably don't do this at home, but like I said, we're using our imagination, so anything is possible. Here, she is peeling the paint off the walls to create a beautiful sun. And what if there wasn't a wall anymore? I might build a story from boards in the floor. Without any floor, I could still use the land and sketch out a tale in the dirt with my hand. And here she's in her rocket ship, counting down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you think comes after that? Blast off! I could still shape the leaves. I could still sculpt the snow. Even if you don't have any materials to make art with, you do. You can go outside. Leaves to make this beautiful dragon with fire breath. In winter, you can use snow to make snow angels. And if you look closely, this igloo is actually made out of sugar. And the snowman is made out of marshmallows. I could still plant the flowers and make kingdoms grow. On the beach, making sandcastles, using materials found in nature as your medium for art. Without any land, I would still use the light. Invent shadow stories the sun would ignite. You can turn a lamp on in a dark room and use your shadows to make different sorts of animals on the wall. Something you might try at bedtime sometime, in a dark room with a flashlight perhaps. If there was no light, I would still use my voice to sing out my stories, to chant and rejoice. You can use your voice to sing or to tell stories like an oral tradition. Many cultures don't write their stories down. They have to be passed down by telling them out loud to your friends and loved ones and family. I'd still have my body to twist and to bend, to dance out my stories, beginning to end. So not just art and painting and drawing and sculpting and singing, you can also dance using your body to move, is using imagination and creativity. If I had nothing, but I still had my mind, this one opens up. If you just had your mind, just your thoughts, what do you think you could come up with? Something like this? There'd always be stories to seek and to find. We've got dragons, birds, jewels, a beautiful pink unicorn, rainbows, flowers. You can think of anything in your mind. I know, if I know nothing but one bit of fate, what does she have here? Pencil, right? Look at all the things that can be made from just a pencil. As long as I live, I will always create. As long as I live, I will always create. And all of her creativity and imagination is going out the window in the form of a unicorn / Pegasus flying into the moon. The end. And that is What If. All about using your imagination and being creative in a number of ways. Hey, thank you for joining me for that lovely story. If you've joined us for story time before, you know that we always end our story times by singing Bread and Butter, Marmalade and Jam to say goodbye. Here we go. I might need some help with the beat. It goes like this. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! It's pretty loud. Let's go again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Quiet is the opposite of loud. Goodbye. All right, let's see what's next. Bread right, one last round. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can, like a birdie. Goodbye. What's the opposite of high? Low. All right, let's do our last one. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. And with that, I will say goodbye. I hope to see you signed up for our summer reading kickoff kits, and we will be back in a couple of weeks with another story time. Bye!